Sound Good started about 2 years ago here on WKMS, and we were so excited to get that invitation because, as you can imagine, we're always happy to reach out with information about, animal care, animal rescue work, and certainly our adoptions. I think the thing I see with WKMS that I've always felt is a more personal connection with WKMS and a feeling that we are truly all in this together. And when you feel that way, it makes us as a nonprofit want to engage more, of course, and we hope that that also means that the station wants to engage with us more. And I think that's exactly what we've seen.
And it's more than just the offices he held, it's who he was.
Our partnership with WKMS began quite a while ago. Early 1994, we started our popular Evening Upstairs series, and WKMS was right on board to provide interviews with the speakers and historians and special guests that we had. They provided public radio announcements, all kinds of advertising and support for the programs. WKMS is extremely professional and they're extremely accurate. It gives us credibility, and it also promotes us out into areas that maybe we wouldn't be touching before. It's sort of interesting. We do surveys from time to time on some of the Evening Upstairs programs and different special events. And every now and then, one of the questions, we'll either do it oral or we'll do it by a form. One of the interview questions is, where did you hear about this program? And it is amazing. So many times it's been public radio.
My name's Morgan McCall, and I'm a school psychologist, and I'm the drummer for Big Atomic and also a proud sustaining member of WKMS. We did the live lunch in December of 2014. The Battle of the Bands really was a springboard for us, and after that point, we got the radio, college radio campaign and TV licensing. We can't be more appreciative from that. Even outside of the band things that I benefit directly from, I appreciate knowing that I'm contributing to something that has such a large and positive impact on the community and the region.
This is Caroline Gickerick. Her grandfather, Mr. Bush, lives in Cadiz, Kentucky.
I love my grandfather. I love my grandfather, and I can't stand to see people mistreat someone who couldn't take care of himself.
I came to Cadiz from New York City to take care of him during a situation in which we thought a person who had moved into his house was taking advantage of him.
When she arrived, her grandfather was in a state where he no longer wanted to live. She says he was incontinent and couldn't make it to the bathroom. It was a mess. Floors were ruined, the fridge was full of months-old food, and he wasn't receiving his proper medication. This was all happening while the caretaker was being compensated for 24-hour care.
I felt absolutely helpless, scared, wasn't sure how I was going to fix it. This story from my grandfather turned around not just with the caretaker and removing him from the house, which was obviously changed his whole life, but it also in the community at large, with several other institutions that were involved, made the difference for him and turned everything around.
I worked for WKMS as a student worker from 2015 to 2016. It's radio, so whenever I tell people that I work at a radio station, they're just interested and they ask me more about it. And I think it's just really it's a cool environment to work in. The people are really they really love what they're doing. So that's always nice to be around that kind of work atmosphere. And it's just, it's public radio, so.
I started in 2012 as a operations volunteer under Kathy for the Provost Scholarship. I was there for 2 years. I did a lot of clerical work, filed underwriting documents, filed music beds, stuff like that. And then in 2014, you talked to me about joining the newsroom. And I joined early that year, and I haven't looked back since. It's been a fantastic time, and I've learned a lot. I had heard about NPR before. I'd heard you guys before in Webster County down in the sticks. But I had never really sat down and paid attention to it. I had heard it, but never really, invested in it, like a lot of people who are new to public radio. And when I joined the station in 2012, I started hearing shows while I was working. First it was Diane Rehm, and then Sounds Good launched that year. and I've become invested in it since. I've been pledging during pledge drives. I believe in the WKMS mission, as cliche as it sounds. I became a reporter here, and I learned everything I know about journalism here. I mean, a class is only going to get you so far, and the experience that you get working, whether it's WKMS or any other media, it's going to outweigh what you learn in the classroom. I'm going to miss the community. I do appreciate our informational culture. We learn a lot from each other. We play off each other's strengths, whether it's the newsroom learning from development and vice versa. I think there's a mutual relationship that we play off of, and I think it shows in our work, and I'm really not going to find that anywhere else, I don't think.